Who loves confetti? Trick question, everybody, because confetti equals clicks. And that's why I'm going to show you how easy it is to add a burst of confetti to your Braze in-app messages just like this. And if confetti is good enough for Nintendo, man, I love Nintendo, then you know it's good. Now I'm going to show you how to do this in the Braze drag and drop editor so anybody watching can do this without needing to dig into code. But you can totally do the same thing with custom HTML if you like. Okay, first thing you're going to need is a new content block that holds the confetti code. Let's think of this content block like a party popper. You can use a HTML drag and drop block in the editor, but this creates a blank line in your in-app message. If you don't mind that, then it's totally an option. But this is why I prefer to use content blocks instead. It also means we can use the confetti content block in any in-app message, and if anything changes, we only need to update it in one place. Next, you only need to paste 2 lines of code into the HTML editor in the content block to get this working. Now don't panic, this isn't too complicated. I've put the code in the description, but it also looks like this. At this point, if you aren't already a programmer, welcome to the club. The first line of code pulls the confetti package into the in-app message from what's called a content delivery network, or CDN, which is basically just a series of computers that holds all the code so that we don't have to. And the second line of code says, yo, confetti time. Well, actually it just calls the confetti function. Okay, now save and launch the content block, but be sure to copy the liquid content block tag. Copying the tag is important because you'll need it later, and you'll also see that Braze can't search for it. Compose a blank in-app message or use one you already have. To do this, choose the drag and drop editor and then pick a template. I'm going to pick a Braze template, but you could easily pick your own. And so we can get straight to the fun stuff, here's what I prepared earlier. I'd love to hear in the comments how you're going to use confetti in your in-app messages, because I bet you've got some creative ideas to share already. Now paste in the confetti content block liquid tag at the end of a line of text in your in-app message. Don't worry, this won't appear in the final message. Since I'm using a text box, you'll notice that Braze can't actually search for the content block that I made, which is why it's so important to copy the tag earlier. Oh, and be sure not to hit enter after you paste in the content block liquid tag, or you'll create a blank line inside your message. Now, all that's left is to preview your masterpiece. You ready? Let's do this. It's literally that easy, and you can paste that liquid content block tag into any in-app message to get the same effect. Now there are ways to modify the confetti style, but it's a bit more complexity, so let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a video on that. And while you're there, be sure to smash like and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, remember, it's okay to do things just for fun.